These two former world champions will be heading home after this head-to-head. We pick up the action at the start of rack 8. Chow leading 5-2, but Archer at the table.
Did something differently.
Well,
Struck the other side, and how is he looking? He's looking all right.
Yep, you'll take that. Little bit of a grouping up there. The blue 2 is up there with the green, and I think the brown 7. But there goes the wing ball. The one ball has indeed gone north, and the cue ball stopped on its axis virtually. Rather drifted downwards.
No, Archer may like to cut this, but it's actually a very thin cut. I suddenly think that perhaps he might opt for the safety here. He's got to load this up with right-hand spin if he's going to cut this, and it's going to be hard to do that with so little of the cue ball showing above that rail. So safety perhaps. The 2, the 6, the 7. Could those be the blockers?
There's the fine cut. There's the hiding place.
Oh, great shot.
Well, he was looking for the double bubble there, wasn't he? Trying to get the object ball hidden behind a masking ball and get the cue ball. He nearly achieved maximum points. He's certainly got the full eclipse behind the 7 and has got part of that one ball tucked in behind the red.
Out comes Shorty.
Well, yeah, I was wondering if this might be the moment that we see a Chao Fong jump shot. And there is, Bob, correct me if I'm wrong, a jump to safety possibility here.
Anything can happen at this moment.
If he can keep that cue ball trapped.
Good shot.
Wow.
Where's that going to go?
Oh, and I think he's got the snooker as well. Fabulous result from his point of view.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that snooker. We'd have to get a really good look at this, Bob. That might pass. There's that blocking ball just going out of shot there, the orange. And is it doing enough to give Johnny Archer a snooker, or can he see around it? I think he can see that, you know.
He may have to. Yeah, I think he can just see it. What about shape back for the blue 2?
There is Jeremy Jones. We just caught a glimpse of Jeremy in the audience there. Yeah, Jeremy's been pulling some time in our commentary box after being knocked out in his group phase. Don't think he's too thrilled at hanging out with you and me, Bob, when he could be competing with the world's best, but we're happy enough. Johnny won't be wanting to join us anytime soon.
Johnny just does not like this situation at all.
Well, obviously he doesn't have enough of an angle on it then. I thought there was enough for that to pass, and there may still be. It's the problem is right there by his hand. That blue 2, how do you get to that?
He drew it. Oh, what a shot. What a great draw shot by Johnny. Just to get to where he is now is tremendous effort. That is cue power for you.
Did he want this kiss off the 9?
Doesn't mind it.
He wouldn't have played for it, but it doesn't hurt him, does it?
Yeah. Now he's got options here. He can play a safety here. He can play a pretty simple safety here if he wants to go defensive. He can just thin the 2 ball, left side of the 2 ball. The 2 ball will stay in that side of the table. Cue ball will go around maybe 2 rails back to the other side. Or if he's feeling gutsy, he may even elect to try and cut this 2 ball in. But position is going to be tough.
That would be gutsy. When you're 5-2 down and fighting for a place in the round of 64, you need guts. But he's going to play the long game. Ooh.
Oh, I don't think Johnny will be too happy with that shot. He's left too much distance between the cue ball and the 6. And Chow might just be able to rail first this 2-ball in. And if he were to do that, automatic shape on the red. There he's looking at it. Wants a glancing blow on the 2. This could be a turning point moment here.
Big shot for Chao Fong. It looks like he's going rail first, just as Bob suggests.
Good shot.
Yeah, he's elected to play safe instead, but he's not happy with the result.
Well, he's got all the distance you could want, and he's got a partial eclipse. And he was obviously looking for more, because you're quite right, Bob. He walked back to his chair almost disgusted with himself, it seemed.
I thought that the rail first pot was really possible. There's the cue ball. Johnny now has to go here and then into the 2. Unless he elects to go up here and then on the 2. That could theoretically make the 2 go in there. That's wishful thinking, though.
And I hope he doesn't play it the way you just played it, because if he does, he'll scratch. You went straight to the side pocket. Which is the reason why you're in the commentary box and not out there.
Oh, yeah.
So, is there a third way for Johnny Archer?
What? Betting.
He is asking Alan Soliman
Okay.
to gently remind a member of the audience that maybe he can place calls on the mobile phone after the match is over. Looks like he's going for a swerve around the red 3. No, with the level cue, he can see the 2. Is that going to show?
Yeah, that's the question.
Oh,
Where's
that's
that
gonna
going?
show.
Yeah, that's not easy. It's not a gimme shot, but it was just a flicker of a smile from Chow, almost a look as if to say, "Ooh, I think I've got myself another rack here." Johnny needed that to put the brakes on a long time earlier. So can Chow nail this one and stay in position on the 3?
That's well struck.
I think the answer is yes.
Now, he's shaking his head because he's got wrong-sided on the 3. The natural path of the cue ball takes him farther away from the 5. And if he goes farther away from the 5, he's going to have an even harder shot to get back to the 6. So there's still a lot of work to be done in this shot. Loading this up with left-hand side English. There. Okay, now Chow has a great draw shot. He's got to show it now.
There's the draw.
And Nick, this rack number 8 could be a devastating rack for Johnny Archer. He can ill afford to go 6-2 down against a player like Chow.
And it'll bother him that he made such a weak shot when he played safe. You were talking about using the rails to get on that shot. Johnny went straight down the gut and never got near safety. Let Chow right back into it.
Yeah, although it really was a difficult situation for Johnny to get safe, in fairness to him.
But it's not going to be difficult for Chao Fong to take a step nearer nirvana. Just like that. Well, Chow played his man in trouble. He got great distance on the safety shot. He walked away almost as if he was disgusted with it, but it was that shot that forced Archer into the big mistake. Well, and he looks, body language tells its story, doesn't it? Let me get out of this chair. And body language tells a story there as well. Boy, I'm in a slump and in trouble.
Rock 9, Chow to break, leading 6 rocks to 2.
Well, let's see if he can get back on track. Push down that wing ball and leave himself something nice. Wing ball doesn't go.
And neither does the 1.
Well, well, well. First dry break we've seen on this table in a long time. He's missed that wing ball by quite a margin.
Yeah, but there's no shot on the 1.
Yeah, that green's a bit of a nuisance. It's not so much the green that's the problem, it's the obscuring ball, the pink. It's getting in the way of the 1.
And Archer must be feeling like the balls are not rolling his way, you know. Chow gets the first dry break of the match, and Archer can't see the 1.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult push-out.
Chow must be a little bit worried now as well. A dry break always just bugs a player until he gets back up and has another chance to put it right. Why was it dry? What did I do wrong?
Oh, and once again, Archer cannot get safe.
I'm not sure he's going to be very happy with that at all, as you say.
But
he was put in a hard place, though, wasn't he, Bob?
Yeah, exactly, because he couldn't see any more of this 1. That's all he could get out of it. But this rack is far from easy because that 2 ball is in a strange place. Chow has to hit this one sweetly to get it back into the middle of the table.
With a lot of traffic to navigate. This is where you need my taxi driver from the airport. Boy, he could navigate his way through some traffic. There were reasons why I kept my eyes closed on that journey. Chow might want to close his eyes here.
Look at this. That's a scratch. That's going down.
Foul 1.
Big break here for Johnny Archer.
And didn't he need it? There's the pot. He'd avoided all the traffic, but he didn't
Foul 1.
avoid the sand trap.
Game on here.
Yeah, this should be plain sailing from here. Chow's second scratch of the match.
Well, Johnny may be forced to go the other side for the 5 here. He's going to do just that. Not going to worry him, though.
in business now, isn't he? As we said earlier, Bob, there is nothing stopping Johnny Archer going off on a tear up, 4, 5, or even the full 6 racks. He needs a little bit of luck with his break, luck that has been absent from his corner for a little while now. Suddenly Chow isn't quite so comfortable anymore.
No lead is safe in winner's break 9 ball.
Yes, Archer's got himself back in this, and it looked like Chow was threatening to romp away with it. There it is. Just like that, we've got a game cooking here. These two men have 4 world championships between them. Of course we've got a game cooking here.
Welcome back to Day 4 highlights of the Whirlpool Championship from Manila. Chao Fong is in control of this battle of the former world champions. He now leads 7-3, and this is rack 11.
Those pictures give you an idea of how much these two players are respected. Marcus Shamat, Tony Drago, Lee Kun Fang, all watching this match. When Archer won one of his Whirlpool championships, it was Lee Kun Fang who was the runner-up.
And a lot of Filipinos watching as well, Bob. I mean, I've watched enough pool in your country now to know that Filipinos are passionate about wanting Filipinos to win, but they're also very respectful about world-class champions, and there is a real buzz of seeing 2 at the same table at the same time.
That's right. And Chow, again, very fortunate here to get a shot on the 2, the lowest numbered ball on, and a pretty straightforward out. Chow doesn't like the angle.
Isn't that funny? The contrasting emotions there, the little flash of annoyance from Chow, the wry smile from Archer. But it's Chow that's in control of the match. Archer was almost a smile of resignation. This is out of his hands right now. That needs to put on the brakes, and does.
Okay, that's a good shot there by Chow. Had a bit too much angle there on that shot that he was expecting, but he has a shot on the 4. Needs to avoid the 8. He's done just that. Now the important thing here from position from 6 to 7, get as straight as you can on the 7. Does not want a big angle on the 7. That's why he's gone around 2 rails, and that is perfect.
And this is starting to look a little bit bleak for Johnny Archer. Doesn't he know it?
This will be the 5th break and run out of the match for Chao Fong if he can convert it. Archer has not had a single break and run out.
He's on the hill. The champion of 1993 and 2000, Chao Fong, about to close the
in the action.
Marcus Shamat could be on the sidelines tonight. He still has to play Pat Holtz, I believe, for a place in the round of 64. And he's got no chance if he's in a Tony
Chow.
Drago headlock, that's for sure.
Chow to break, leading set 8 rocks to 3.
So all smiles in the stands, all business with Chao Fong Pang breaking for a place in the round of 64. There goes the wing ball. Does he have a clean look at the one? Yes,
Wow.
he does. And Johnny Archer might want to think about unscrewing his cue right here, because this looks a good table.
You do know that under WPA rules, when you unscrew your cue,
That would be a foul, would it?
it's not a foul. It's you've conceded the match.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. He might as well. Do you think he's coming back to the table?
I wouldn't bet on it. This is not a difficult rack. Chao Fong Pang just has to stun this one off the side rail. And then have a long but simple shot on the blue too. And then easy shape for the 3 and then the 4. There's the stun. He wants that to slow down. Oh, what a mistake.
Goodness me.
What a mistake at a time like this.
When he had the match in his grasp, and we were saying Archer's not even going to get back to the table. Look at this.
He needed to stop right there.
Well, he is a good jumper. Right now, he's not even made a move to the short stick.
There's just not enough space for a jump here, and that story tells it all. Chao Fong Pang tried to get too cute with his position.
Good shot.
Well, Johnny Archer is back at the table. And can he grab this unexpected lifeline?
And this is not an easy safety. There aren't very many balls out there on the table to hide.
Is there a billiard on there, perhaps?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't think it's on. I think the 2 and the 3 are too close to each other. Johnny Archer, such a great player, wins so many tournaments, but he seems to be snake bitten here at the Whirlpool Championship.
Well, he's not dead yet. He has a lifeline. And just when you've really got to concentrate, an eruption of noise from one of the outer tables. I suspect a Filipino victory has just occurred. Well, that'll just snap the concentration of anybody. So it's back down to business here. And Johnny Archer has to get this right. If he gets this wrong, it may be the last shot of his 2007 championship.
Big shot coming up for Johnny. He's gone to play safe, a containing safe. And, has he left a piece of the 2?
Yeah, I'm not sure if there isn't a shaft of daylight down that channel.
Well, no, he's okay. That's a good effort.
Is there a kick off it, though?
There definitely is a kick, and you know that Chow has that shot in his arsenal.
But it's not about contact for Chow. That's easy. It's getting safe off contact. That's the tricky bit.
May have to swerve around this. If he hits it with force, he will want a thick contact on that 2 to get separation from 2 and white.
Big shot for Chao Fong Pang, who's only got himself to blame for the mess he's in now. There's the kick. Where's that going?
There's the thick contact that he wanted, and I think he'll take that.
It will take that, won't he?
And Archer has to dig deep to come up with a defensive play here.
Would it be just beyond the realms of ridiculousness to attempt the long bank here?
I don't think it's on.
No.
Although
Especially
Archer is a fabulous banker of the world, but I don't think this one's on. I think this Archer's the angle's not on.
When you're 8-3 down as well, that would be the most audacious shot. And he's going for safety.
Behind the
Is he
8.
going to get it?
It's close. I think he got it. What a great shot under pressure.
Well, that's 2 terrific safeties he's pulled out here, Johnny Archer. This, remember, a rack he must have. He's got to keep this safety play going until he can force his opponent to crack. Because if he cracks, this one's over. He's got no hiding place now, Johnny Archer. Was enough of it. There was enough of it.
These cameras play tricks on us.
They do. And Archer was the first to acknowledge it. That wasn't easy.
While this match is going on, Kawabata leads Orculio 8-6 with Orculio at the table. On the other table, that is a fine cut there. And Chow really just has to hold his nerve.
5 balls from a place in the round of 64.
Chow has 2 options here. He can hit this with low right hand English, take the cue ball here, or go around there and back. Taken the first option. Three balls away from another shocking result here.
Rodney Morris of the United States gone. Jeremy Jones of the United States gone. Johnny Archer of the United States going.
Star-Spangled Banner drooping a bit here at the Araneta Coliseum. This 9-ball will seal Johnny Archer's fate.
In the battle of the 2 former double world champions, it's Chao Fong that should prevail with this shot here. Got it.
Chao Fong cruising into the last 64, but Johnny Archer packs his bags and heads home. Join us for another head-to-head after the break when Pat Holtz faces Marcus Chamat for a final 64 slot.